I bought a new shrub trimmer today, and I proudly showed it to my son and said, check it out. And my son went, I said, son, look at it. It's cutting edge technology. Delivery. It's hard. I'm tired. It's been a long day. It's late. Today we're shaving with a weird little thing. This razor, which is from the 1700s. No one really knows how old it is. And everything is original. The blade, these wooden scales, the really cool ornaments on there. So yeah, it's not very good. And it's crooked and God knows. Yeah, you can see it's in all kind of direction. But I like to take it out sometime because it is a huge piece of history somehow, although we don't quite know it, and should be used. Soap is Shannon Soaps Barbershop. Haven't used this in a while. This is one of the first nice soaps I purchased. Oh, smells lovely. It's not much left. Pretty soft. Quite a bit of scent still in it. I don't know how old it is. 4 years maybe? I do not know. The brush is one which I haven't used in quite some time either. It is the Chubby 2 by Simpson, and it is a can't remember. It says on it Super Badger, so it's a reasonably good badger, but not the super posh. Oui, voilà. Wet the face. Very good. So today is Sunday. Sorry, Martin. No more singing. And tomorrow's Monday, and tomorrow will be the first day for my oldest, my baby girl, my princess, her first day at university. Pretty cool. She will be studying political science. Stuff you have to be a bit smarter than me to study, I think. It's what she's wanted to study at university for a long time. And it's going to be at the university where she wanted to do it. So really cool. Really cool. It's probably enough. So yeah, it's a big day for her. Kind of a big day for us as well. Feels like it. We're obviously proud of her. Is that in? I'll take some more. When you don't use soaps often, you forget. And this damn brush just eats lather. It absorbs lather like literally nothing else that I have. It's really thick, really dense, and it's got loads of hair in it. They're thirsty hairs. So we'll put some more on, see what happens. It's a nice soap. This is a premium soap. That you don't see around a lot. You've seen them a bit lately. A few people have used them. I just got some in my mouth. Yeah, so university. And she's the oldest grandchild that any of our parents have. No, she's not. She's not at all the oldest, but she'll be the first one. Goes to university. Pretty cool. Smart girl, lovely, funny. Not funny, peculiar, funny, haha. If you know what I mean. So, political science, I barely know what it is. She's politically interested. And, you know, politics is not necessarily just party politics. It's a lot of things. It's diplomacy. Yeah, as I said, I don't know, but she's interesting, and she's interested in that and in international relationships and ideology and stuff like that. She's always had a very strong mind of her own. So maybe she'll be a politician, maybe not. Sweden's never had a woman prime minister, which is a bit ridiculous actually, because we pride ourselves at being a pretty equal society, you know, men and women. And pretty much all countries, well, not all, but most countries in the world has had a woman leader at some point. So I'm not saying it's going to be my daughter, and God hopes she won't be the first one anyway, because there should be one before her, obviously. But you know, you can do different. I don't think she knows what she wants to do. She's just studying something she's really interested in, which is what you do nowadays. So we'll see how this goes. I have a backup because it might be totally rubbish. So, you know, kids these days, I'm generalizing obviously, follow their passion, I think, to a slightly larger extent than their parents did. I studied economics. Can that be a passion? Maybe. But I ended up in sales, so yeah, here you go. I still have this cold sore, whatever. I'm not gonna shave there, but I'm not gonna do a Charlie Chaplin, the famous Norwegian scuba diver. Not gonna do a Charlie Chaplin mustache, but I will leave that area alone for a while. Seems to be cutting hair, it's a bit tuggy. It's gonna be rough on the against the grain pass probably, but we'll do it. We'll do it. It's yes, this thing is a few hundred years old. More than 2 anyway. Is it 300? I don't know. It's cool, you can still shave with it. I paid extremely little money for it. Okay, let's see where we are. Crap. Not too bad. Nicht so schlecht. So we we drove around the town where she will study. It's not our town. Over the weekend, and showed her the building or buildings where she'll be, which is right next to the part of university where I went. So yeah, feels good. I hope she'll like it. She's been working for 2 years now, so but all the time thinking she would study, and I hope she likes it. You never know. Yeah, this is going fairly well. Cool. Let's do a pass against the green. I have 2 kids. Both kids are great. I'm proud of both of them, and you can't really take that for granted. And it's part luck, part skill. There's a bit of skill in there, or skill. As a parent, you can influence your children in a good way, in a bad way. You can't design them to be a certain thing, but it's not all genes, And by genes, I don't mean Levi's. This is not too bad. It's just the spine, the edge of the razor is all over the place, so it's sometimes hard to find an area that suits. It's a bit tuggy. But it seems to cut hair just fine. I mean, this razor is probably 180 years old. Well, it was made that long before someone even thought of a hollow razor, so it's sort of a wedge. I don't know where it was made. That will do. It's going to be all right. It's not going to be spectacular. We knew that going into it. I really don't like to finish off with other razors than I started, even if the shave isn't going perfectly. It's like a music album. I don't like compilation albums. Well, some are pretty brilliant. But I like to see the album as a whole, as a piece of art in itself. How does that compare to? I don't know. Not at all. But I also don't like giving up very much. This is all right. I mean, I usually shave at night before I go to bed, and by tomorrow morning no one's going to be able to tell if this was an okay shave or a perfect shave? Well, I can tell, but it's not going to be visible. And that's fine. That will do. I did a live thing with Heather from Singari Man yesterday. I don't know if it's still available. Probably isn't. It's available for... Or yeah, if you go to Singari Man's Instagram account, I think you can find it there as a post or whatever it's called. It was an hour almost. I felt that I was just talking gibberish the whole time. I didn't watch it again. I never do. I don't watch these videos back either. I just get embarrassed and awfully tired of myself. Do you ever get tired of yourself and think, what's the point? I don't mean you want to kill yourself or anything. I just mean, you again? God, doing the same thing. Do you think people take you seriously? Well, I don't very much myself, so. So rewatching an hour of my own yabbing. Heather's brilliant. She's like a TV pro. So yeah, we'll go watch if you like. It was a lather battle, which I still don't know what it is or who won, because you can win and lose apparently. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, but a lot of gibberish on my part. I apologize. I'm gonna rinse and be right back. You know, that was a pretty good shave. Not perfect by any means, but a normal, semi-good wedge shave. So the razor was a bit better than I remembered. That thing is starting to look ugly now. I'm hideous! The favorite post-shave routine at the moment is a bit of Thayer's Witch Hazel. Just because it's great, and it's not Scottish, it's American. So you take a bit of that, and before it's perfectly dry, you add a bit of the best aftershave balm in the world. Prove me wrong. Singari Man's Seago base. Aftershave with tallow in it. Yeah. So I don't put it on when the skin is totally dry. I put it on when it's not wet, but where there's a bit of moisture left. And that gives me a good concentration of the goodness in the balm. I'm guessing come winter time, I'm not gonna do that because I need more rehydration, re-moisturizing in the winter. So, but right now it's pretty perfect. It was a good shave. Thanks for watching. Good luck to my princess tomorrow. She's a grown woman. Who am I kidding? But she'll always be my princess, won't she? Thanks for watching. See you soon and stay sharp.